Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD and some random dog here, and we're bringing you a new Dragunity deck with Koos, still using Koos, and we've bumped in some Neos. It's a little random, but why did we bump in some Neos? Because Ascalon is no longer on the 2 limit. So you'd probably be better off just dumping in some treacherous trap holes, and then maybe 2 sphere career bows, and the deck would probably be much stronger. But I want to try out some Neos. It was just a puzzle of a duel for a lot of people. It just blows some minds how strong Neos is. A lot of people forget because you can just do a whole medley of special summons, excuse me, before you summon your Neos. It doesn't really restrict you like Red Eyes Fusion does. If you do any special summons, Red Eyes Fusion is blown. It's not that with Neos. You just have to do everything before you use Neos, and then you're good to go. So we're trying it out. Works out pretty cool. We're still using Destiny Draw with some Cosmic Cyclones. We made 2 spots in our extra deck for a Neos and a Grand Neos. That's why we're using a Mole, but we're only using 1 Neos. So it's just one of our boys here. And that's okay, because we don't want to clog the field up too much for Ascalons. We have Barcas. Now, Arma can go straight into Ascalon. Senatus needs Barca. We use a Gay... what was his name? Gay Dierig to generally just... there's sometimes... I ran into a lot of Necro Valleys, so we need a monster to make that doesn't summon from the graveyard, that we can just go with the 6, and that can use our boy Phalanx here with our Senatus. So overall, as much depth as we can squeeze out of Dragunity's extra deck while still pumping in a Neos. So it actually works out pretty well. It does add a bit more bricks than Dragunity's used to. And yeah, a little less defensive without the Treacherous and the Sphere Bows. But those would be the super try-hard competitive. This is just exploring the new world of not being on the 2 limit anymore as an archetype, so it's pretty fun. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing an Astral and Yuma on a 4-win streak, looking for a rank up. This could have been a cog. I don't think it was a cog, but it could have been. So we have a hand with the Neos Fusion. We got Armas going. That's perfect. We're going to use the Arma. Senatus restricts our special summons, so you can't do Senatus and Neos Fusion in the same turn, but you can do Arma. You can do 2 Armas. So what we did, we had 1 Koos, 2 Armas. Normal summon the Koos, throw the Arma over the Koos, equip the Koos, special summon the Koos, through the other Arma over the Koos, equip the Koos, special summon the Koos. Now we get an Ascalon, we have an extra Arma, and we have Brave Neos, all first turn. So this, I'm telling you, this on-map player, he sat here and looked at this field and he was like, what the heck am I gonna do with this field? He waited and waited once he got his hand ready, and then he waited and waited once he got a bunch of monsters on the field. He had no idea what to do, guys. He's starting with Dodo Draw. He's going with the coat, special summon a glove. Glove is gonna special summon a coat. Now he's gonna bolt the Ascalon. By bolting the Ascalon, I get a Barca. So maybe bolting the Ascalon was mistake number 1. Now we're gonna equip a bunch of cards. He's gonna Cosmic Cyclone our Koos. That was a good play. It brings our Barca down to 2600. And now we can't summon that Koos and do an Ascalon play. So that's pretty much him saying, I'm going to leave your Barca, but my Malevolent Sin is going to be 2700. So he has to banish the Brave Neos. He's going to swing at the Arma. No real point in banishing that Brave Neos. Didn't really do anything because he still wasn't able to get around the Barca. So what he should have done, he should have tried to destroy the... or he should have destroyed the Arma. Then he could have Malevolent Sin banished the Ascalon. Or no, I don't know. It depends on what level 4s he would have had. Because he had 3 level 4s out. You could have just gone with Ouroboros. And that would have been much better. But here, we kamikaze our Neos into his Malevolent Sin. They're both 2700, but we have a Neos Fusion. And we still have a Barca. We have a normal summon Senatus. So we're able to swing over Coat, swing over Senatus. Now this duel is far from over, because that's the annoying thing about Onomats. They can just keep coming back. It's so obnoxious. He's about to rebuild a whole new field here, but I think we've built one just strong enough to stop the boy. He's gonna start with Gaga Head. That's a special summon 2 monsters, 2 coats from his graveyard. Look at this comeback. Even had another Bolt. Bolt's our Neos Fusion. Goes with Utopia. Thank goodness he's using the Onomat skill and not any sort of Zexalmorph or anything like that. He's not even using the other form of Utopia. That would have been a problem. But it's just a Utopia. That I'm not scared of. He's going to swing over Sinitus. He thinks he'll get something to stop this Barca eventually. But guess what? Normal summon the Koos. We don't need that Koos equipped. We just top deck a Koos. That's an Ascalon. Now we can get this duel over with. We're not afraid of Utopia at all. We go to banish the coat. Andy scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. We're going first. My dog's asking me questions. So we have a Neos Fusion. We're gonna start with the Neos Fusion. No clue at all why I would start with the Neos Fusion and set the Koos. I guess I didn't want to risk the Ascalon as an easy target. Here he's starting with Raiden though, so second turn Thunder Dragons. He's probably wishing he had a little better hand. He swings over our poor little Koos. The Koos has a lot of use in the graveyard, so he's still a homie. Here we have an Arma, so we're gonna normal summon the Phalanx. He throws Dark away. Now that's why Koos is useful in the graveyard, because while we get rid of the Phalanx, we don't have to grab the Phalanx, we can still grab the Koos. So Koos hops on out, goes straight into an Ascalon. Normal summons, or banish first, and then we actually just hit him for a nice casual, or no, sorry. Duel's going a little longer, so we hit him. He brings out the Boxer Veil. We destroy Boxer Veil with Brave Neos. Search our Neos Fusion. Man, even I thought the duel was over. Okay, so he gets a Destiny draw. Banishes 3, so that's Chaos Dragon Lioneer. He's gonna not destroy Neos because of Neos Fusion. He's gonna destroy Ascalon, but when that happens, he can bring out a Barca at full power. So not the worst thing that's ever happened. Here's Barca, he gets up to 2,900, I want to say. Yeah, 300 for each. There we go. So he's still got quite the puzzle to solve here. He's gonna bring out a Dragon Dark. He's gonna normal summon over his Chaos Dragon. He has level 5 XCs in his deck. He goes with Armageddon. That's gonna be able to destroy one. He destroys the Barca. Then he's going to special summon the Duo, destroy the Neos, and he broke our field. All we need is a Dragunity card and we can get ourselves going, and it's the best card there is in Koos. We throw away the Koos, bring out a Koos. That's gonna be a Barca. Then we're gonna be able to bring out 2 Koos with that extra Koos in the graveyard. I think we have 3 Koos in the graveyard, actually. But you can only bring out an extra one, but that's all you need for lethal, because then you have the Ascalon plus the 1000 attack Koos. Koos is just such a strong monster. We got all 3 of them out. He's pretty much the core. Then we're gonna Ascalon. We get the second one out, so we have the extra. Now it's the lethal amount of damage. We just gotta get these pesky monsters out of the way. We banish the Duo. We're gonna banish the Armageddon, and he scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Antinomy. Going second, that's definitely what this deck wants to do. We already start with a Neos Fusion, so you know it's gonna be a wild duel. We're going to Cosmic Cyclone that back row. Now we're gonna use Arma because Senitus restricts us. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Dragon. So Senitus restricts us, that's why we're using so much Arma. Arma can go over Koos, go right into an Ascalon, no other funny business, and then we can banish that monster and hit them with a lethal amount of damage with the Neos. So we Cosmic Cyclone the back row. It was a Book of Moon, no less. hit him with the lethal amount of damage, get rid of the monster, all bandless friendly. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a shark on a win streak. This boy's on a 4-win streak. Gonna catch these hands right now. So we have a Neofusion, we have Kloos and Senatus, we have a Cosmic Cyclone, pretty much everything our deck can do, all in one hand. He's going Bahamut Shark. Interesting play. That's gonna give him a special summon of his little number 47 right here. He plays Necro Valley, that's that Necro Valley I was talking about. And he sets a back row. So we're going to Cosmic Cyclone, the back row. I'm a mad lad. Instead, get rid of that back row. Neofusion has this duel all by himself. We throw away our mole because we only use one. I'm gonna normal summon the Senatus, throw away the Kloos. Can't special summon him though because we did the Neofusion first. Should have done the Kloos first. The Senatus first, I should say. But it only would have been a 2k Barca or 2400 level 6 Gay Deer. Anyway, Senatus can avoid an instance of destruction, no real point. An extra 200 damage, closer to our Destiny draw, but not really that beneficial in any way. Now we're gonna set a Phalanx, that's gotta be, because I don't think Kloos has that much defense. We're still just waiting to swing over this little shark. We can't get around the Necro Valley yet. We get another Cosmic Cyclone. With the Necro Valley there, we can't drag any of our tuners out of the graveyard, and we really need to do that. So we swing over him, then we hit him for 1800. Anytime now we can remove this Necro Valley or a back row, and then we trigger our Destiny draw, but he's gonna scoop before that happens. Great stuff here. Okay, here we are facing Atea, so I think this is just another quick little duel going second. It's pretty much the name of the game for Dragunity, and a lot of the appeal is for just how quick you can end a duel, how quick you can get an opponent to surrender, and this wasn't even the quickest. Sometimes they see an Arma and just bounce immediately. We have 2 Cosmic Cyclones for this guy's back row though, so cannot be fun. We had a Floodgate and a bad aim of all things. Then we bring out that Arma. That was a lot of traps, and then he just immediately scoops. That's how it goes, guys. So Dragunity, yeah, the sky's the limit for them now that they're off the 2 limit. So I mean, try it out. I wish there's a way we could do some sort of 30 card Dragunity that had a little more depth mixed with another archetype. There's gotta be other stuff we can do. That extra deck space is just so limited with this deck. It's a lot to work with. Very cool. This is probably the perfect example of an archetype that was purely limited for HME. I'd say Dragunity's is the perfect example of that archetype, lest we ever forget in the history of Duel Links. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.